My name is Mahmoud Nassar. I'm a consultant ophthalmologist with special interest in cataract surgery, pediatric ophthalmology, and adult squint surgery. I've always had the mindset of being a doctor from a very young age. I think it's the helping part of things, responsibility. Um, it's a mixture of things. I think one of the main pushes probably was my grandfather, who was a doctor. And all my direct family members are engineers, except for my grandfather. And he was like, "You have to be this." And looking at how he treated people, how he was helpful, how he was caring, probably was the bigger push for myself to go down that route, against my parents' wishes. But here we are. So ophthalmology is extremely, to me, is extremely special within the branches of medicine. It has a bit of surgery, which is part of how I'm set from a very solid engineering family part. But it's also fine surgery, microsurgery, Swiss clock precision. It gives me everything related to precision and outcomes that are seen immediately, that are out there. So it just ticks all my boxes of a field that I enjoy working in. I think the outcomes, seeing a patient after treating, seeing a patient after surgery, looking at vision, looking at the position of the eyes, um, that satisfaction to me is the most rewarding. And I think getting that tiny bit of feedback is something that I look forward to every time I deal with a patient. Based on patient feedback, I think part of it is mostly is communication. I'm as clear as possible. What are the expectations? What can I do? What I can't do? Because that just it's a shared decision, and surgery is not a small thing. Yes, I do it day in, day out. I do thousands of them, but for a patient, everyone is very special. And having that lengthy discussion about what to expect, what happens on the day, what are we expecting to go very well, what are we worried about, what are the risks. I think if I have something on my mind from an experience and medical background, it has to be clear to the patient in front of me that this is always there, because both of us have to be on the same pace. Both of us have to be working in the same direction towards a single goal. And I think that's the main thing that I get from my patients as a feedback. What do I value about my patient? I think everything about my patient is valuable. Everyone is unique. What I've learned from, again, from years, from the years, is it is not just about medicine. I can give you a standard treatment is great because it's standard and it works and it's proven that it works. But every patient is a unique individual, and every patient has his different background, has his different fears, has his experiences, good and bad. And I think getting to know that part is the most important. So you can still do a straightforward cataract surgery, but I think the discussion before the cataract and after it is very specific to an individual patient, based on their visual needs, based on how they want to do what they want to do in their life after the procedure, and what they expect and what their expectations are, what their fears are. So I think getting to the non direct medical part of it is the most valuable part.